As we know, technology is great for working on group projects and for collaboration. But what do we do when things don't go as planned? We practice digital resilience. That means when things go wrong, we don't stress for long. We learn, we adapt, and we bounce back strong. Here are some tips and tricks to ensure that your collaborative efforts go towards innovation and not aggravation. First things first, let's talk about saving your work. I mean, what's the point of doing all of that work together if you might accidentally lose it? This could happen if your power goes out, if your device crashes, or if you suddenly lose connection to the internet. Save your work regularly and save your work in a location with a name that makes sense to all of the collaborators. Sure, you want to share your work with some people, but not everybody. What if you were working on a secret invention together? By setting the correct file permissions, you're permitting only the people you want to see the work. I mean, who wants their ideas stolen? Ever wish that you could just go back in time? Well, you can. Sort of. It's called version control. Enabling version control on your work means that you can go back to an older version of it. You might be familiar with dining etiquette and maybe classroom etiquette, but you also need to remember that there's such a thing as online etiquette, also known as netiquette. Netiquette is just a term to describe being polite online. Remember to treat others with the same respect and kindness that you expect for yourself. So that means if you've done something wrong, or maybe you've been unintentionally mean, you should apologize. And if there's an issue while working with others, remember, there are better ways of handling the situation than to call people names or to be rude to them. Discuss the issues with your peers, a teacher, or a trusted adult. That's all part of having netiquette. And finally, what do you do when you can't work face-to-face with your peers? We can set up a web conference, of course. While convenient, there are things that you should do when setting up your web conferences. Just like with file permissions, you don't want just anyone joining your web conference. That's like letting someone into your secret club. Always set up a password to let only the people that you want in. And if someone strange shows up, or if someone says something that makes you feel uncomfortable, report them to a trusted adult. You might also want to make sure that there's nothing in your camera background that you don't want other people to see, especially if the meeting is being recorded. And there you have it. By following these tips, you can work together safely and effectively using technology. Happy collaborating. As we know, technology is great for working on group projects and for collaborating. But what do we do when things don't go as planned? Like that. Pearl, give me a high five. Can you give me a high five? That did not go as planned.